The GoPro. A camera to record all your actions and adventures at a reasonable price and a reasonable size. The GoPro was originally founded in 2002 and released their first camera in 2004. Over the success of 20 years, they have produced a wide variety of cameras that have many different uses. The founder, Nick Woodwin, was motivated in a surfing trip in 2002 to Australia, in which he was hoping to capture his high quality adventures, but could not due to lack of reasonably priced cameras or cameras that could withstand his surfing. GoPro's main set of cameras is the Hero series that has 10 different generations with many subcategories of cameras within them. GoPros are extremely durable, especially in their housing, making them a great camera for rugged activities. GoPro cameras also have a fixed 170-degree lens due to their fisheye lens. This allows for a wide angle of photos and high quality video. 4K video capture is available on all GoPro models, and the Hero 10 Black and the Hero 9 Black also shoot in 5K video. GoPro has an assortment of over 50 accessories for their cameras. Some of the main accessories are chest mounts, suction cups, surfboard mounts, head straps, and helmet mounts. The waterproof housing case not only gives extra protection to the camera, but also provides filming underwater for up to 131 feet in depth. While in the case, all of the buttons and operations of the camera are still functional, meaning you can start or stop video at any point in time while under the water to take pictures.
Protected. Now this year's model is similar to last year's model for the Hero 8, and what I mean by that is we don't have to take that lens off. The protective housing for the Hero 5, 6, and 7 Black, GoPro called the Super Suit, and in order to use it you actually had to remove that lens, which was kind of a pain when you're out in the field. Then you chance getting sand and moisture in it, but with this one we can just slide it right in. In one way it is really nice because it's less hassle when you're trying to mount your camera. The only negative downfall to that is that you are shooting through an extra piece of glass. Now if we take a look around at the unit here, you can see we have our mode button at the side, so that will switch our modes. And we have our shutter button at the top. Now obviously when your camera is installed inside you can no longer use that touch screen. There are ways to change your settings without having to use the touch screen. If you hold in the mode button and then press the shutter, basically you can see there all the modes that you have preset in your camera are going to show up on that front screen. So then you can cycle through to the one that you want. You press the shutter button to select, and now you just hit the shutter button to start recording. So if you're underwater or you're doing something and you have your camera mounted inside, you're still able to change settings. GoPro does have several different modes already made, but you can go in and make your own custom ones for different scenarios. Now as you can see here, we have another door. This is called a skeleton door, and as you can see here, there's no back on it. And you would use this door in a situation where you're just using it for protection and you still want access to that back touch screen. Now I'll just show you here how to switch it. I'll just pull the camera out. Basically, you just pull this door off. You can see there's little slots where the door pops in and out. So it just pops off there just like that. And then we take the skeleton door and it just pops in the same way, just like that. So now when we install the Hero 9 Black, we have full use of the touchscreen. So now I'm just going to do a couple quick audio.
The Chesty V2. The chest mount has two straps that go around your shoulders and another strap that goes around your body. The camera is then latched onto the center of the chest, providing entertaining video for things that happen in front of you or things that are happening within your hands.
And this part here connects to the chesty right here. Now, if you have a look, this is built to slide in here, but it won't currently. Let's take a look why. If we have a close look at this part, what we'll need to do to make that happen is flip this rubber piece up. With this rubber piece out of the way, it allows some give. So now we know that, let's take it down and slide this in like so. So of course, to secure it, we push the rubber down and that is now in place. You can slot it in as I did from the bottom up, or you can go from the top down. It's entirely up to you. So the next step is to take the GoPro and to pop that. It meshes, you see the bottom of the mount there will mesh in between. Let's bring this a little closer for you. Mesh in between here. So let's line this up and push in. Now, good tip to remember is that this is not connected at the moment, so just make sure you're in control of the camera. You don't want it to, you don't want to be doing it this way up and it drop onto the floor. So just bear that in mind. You get the thumb screw, come to the other side, and you screw that in like so. Once that's tightened up, you are good to go. And of course you can loosen it, change the angle, but you are ready to use your GoPro chesty and grab some exciting footage. So I hope you found this useful. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that this is useful to you and also lets other people know it's good as well. Thank you very much for choosing my video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe because I've got some more GoPro videos and some great footage of London, which I'm sure if you have a look and you've never.
The head strap. The head strap mount attaches to the camera to the front of your head using the bracket on the front. The straps are adjustable to go around your head for a tight, comfortable fit. This also gives amazing POV for anything you are experiencing in front of you.
So this is one of the mounts that come with the GoPro Helmet Hero. This is actually the head mount. And so the camera sits pretty much right here. This wraps around your head and this goes around the top part of your head. Now, these things actually all come off. Like in the back here, you can see these slits, right? And they're all the way around the device, right? Now you can pretty much just take it and slide it off, right? And just as easily put it back on. So what you want to do is you want to take everything off so it looks like this.
The helmet mount. The helmet mount attaches to the GoPro. It can attach to the side, the front, the top, or any point you have. The helmet has a wide variety of points you can place this camera. The helmet mount is also with an adhesive clip. The base of the clip stays attached to the helmet while the part of the camera can be attached when not in use, but you also do not have to take the base off.
Environments. I'll be demonstrating the process on my brand new Smith Vantage helmet, but the same steps apply to any surface you plan on attaching to. You'll need a few things: a flat or curved GoPro adhesive mount, depending on how flat or how curved your surface is, the GoPro quick release buckle, and white rubber anti-vibration locking plug, some isopropyl rubbing alcohol available in any pharmacy or convenience store, measuring tape, and a pencil for finding and marking the center line, and some sort of clamping tool. The first step is to determine where you want to attach the adhesive mount. The options on a helmet are endless, but some recommended points are front and center, top center, or on one of the sides. I'm going to be mounting mine front and center so I can capture forward-facing point of view footage as well as self-portrait type footage. At this point, you need to decide whether to use a flat or curved adhesive mount. Taking into account the curve of the helmet, it looks like the curved one will work best in this situation. I want my GoPro to be perfectly centered to minimize adjustments in post-production, so I need to find the center line to follow. To do this, find two symmetrical points that are equally spaced apart, in this case the two front vents. Measure the distance between the points, and make a mark exactly halfway between them. Always make sure to double check your work to avoid a crooked mount. Now that we have our first point, we need to make another one to get a straight line. Find another two symmetrical points, in this case the two vents that are at the top of the helmet, and make another mark. Now use the tape measure or other straight edge to connect the two lines. This is your center line. The GoPro adhesive mounts use 3M VHB adhesive tape, and 3M has a pretty long instruction manual on proper surface preparation. To put it simply, the surface must be completely clean and free of any dirts or oils. For most applications, they recommend using a 50-50 mixture of isopropyl alcohol and water. Mix these two together, apply it to some sort of cloth or towel, and rub the surface to prep it for adhesion. You might rub off some of your center line in the process, but that's why I made it longer than I needed. Now grab your adhesive mount, peel off its backing, and slowly apply it while aligning its center with your center line. Once you're happy with its placement, apply as much pressure as you can with your hands. The strength of the bond takes up to 72 hours to reach 100% of its potential, and maintaining pressure on it will aid that process. So for optimal adhesion, you can use some C-clamps, spring clamps, or some other clamp to sustain pressure on it for an extended period of time. This step is not absolutely necessary, but I like to take all the precautions possible when it comes to these pricey little cameras. If this video helped you avoid a sticky situation with your adhesive GoPro mounts, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more GoPro tips and DIYs.
The surfboard mount. The surfboard mounts are placed on the top side front tip of your surfboard to get a close or clear video of your surfing fun. You can face the camera out towards the ocean, or you can make it face you and show your amazing skills as a surfer.